Okay, so today I wanted to make a short video showing you what I carry with me on a daily basis as a fire alarm service technician. So this is the pouch that I carry with me, and this pouch is by CLC. I'm not sure what the entire name for the brand of the bag is, but you can find this bag at Ace Hardware. It's meant to be a phone pouch, with some slots for tools, and it comes with a flap that goes from here and it kind of flips around like a old phone case. But I went ahead and cut that off and kind of modified the bag to fit my needs. And yeah, so that's the bag. I really like this bag because it's compact, carries everything I need. And yeah, the first little pocket here carries my strippers. These are the strippers that I like to use. It also has a pair of scissors in there right now, Klein scissors. I don't really use these anymore. I just actually put these in there the other day. These are by Klein. I really like these scissors, but I used them more when I was in install. And now as a service technician, I don't really find myself using them too much. So I just put them in there kind of to fill the bag up a little bit more. The strippers that I do like to use are these ones. These ones are by Milwaukee, but I have used many different other brands of these type of strippers. I'm not really sure what they're called, but I really like to use these. I prefer these much more than your standard strippers that have like multiple sizes. I just think it's easier, and I'm just used to cutting wire to where I'm comfortable stripping any gauge of wire with these, and I know that I'm not going to nick them or cut too deep into the wire to where it's going to damage it. So these are the strippers I like. Next in the pouch, I have a marker just to mark things like batteries or just anytime I need markers in here. So next to that marker, I have this little Weehaw tweaker. It's a little flathead. This one's for anything that requires a small flathead. And next to that, I have this little Klein 13-in-1, and this one is the one with the little magnet bit. This one comes in handy when I drop screws in little tight places. I can use this to kind of get that most times. And it also comes with a bunch of other little bits that are super helpful to have. And yeah, I really like this one because it's compact, so it makes the bag overall more compact. And then in here is the thing that I use the most on a daily basis, which is an 11-in-1 by Klein. This one is the magnetic version, and it's super helpful. It's just a really good tool to have. And yeah, I really like this one. I've gone through so many 11-in-1s. I've gone through the standard one, the impact one. I don't really find myself using that one. I still have it, but I don't use it as much. I really do like the magnetic one because when you're working on a panel, you can remove screws and they're not going to fall down. Another tool that I find myself using on a daily basis is these pliers. I'm not really sure what these ones are called, honestly, but I really do like them. These ones are by Cobalt. I do have my other tools that are by Knipex, but I prefer to use the Cobalt tools on a daily basis because these are cheaper in price, but honestly, they have done so good. I've had them for over a year now, and they barely wear out. I use them to crimp together dolphin clips. It works really well for that, and that's mainly what I use it for. But honestly, that's all I use it for, but it's really good for that purpose. And then I have just a normal standard adjustable wrench. This is a 6-inch crescent adjustable wrench. And for the most part, these are all the tools that I use on a daily basis. Other tools that I use, not as often, but I still do use on a daily basis, are things like this. This is something that I picked up about 6 months ago. This is a Cobalt electric screwdriver. And as a service technician, this is super helpful. And I found that it's actually something that I am able to use on panels as well. It doesn't over torque anything. So I really like this one by Cobalt. There's times where I want to unscrew things and I go for the impact, but sometimes the impact is kind of too much. Working on low voltage things, this has been perfect. And another thing that I use often is this tamper tool by MegaPro. This tamper tool is for water flows, tamper boxes, things of that sort. That's mainly all I use it for. Another thing is a multimeter. This one is by Fluke. It's the Fluke 107. I really like this multimeter. Yeah, this is actually one of my newer ones. My older one kind of gave out on me. That's pretty much everything that I carry and use on a daily basis as a fire alarm technician. I will show you I'm not going to go into it today because I have to go. I'm running low on time at the moment. But if you guys want me to go through this bag that I use for service, no, I'm sorry, not for service, for installs and panel replacements and things of that sort. If you guys want me to go into that, let me know and I will go into it in a separate video. This is for installs and panel replacements and things like that. This is a Vito Pro Pack. Tech Series bag, and it's the one that has the pouch in the back where I normally keep my meter and my butt set. And yeah, this is just everything else, all the other tools, miscellaneous tools, or just other tools that I don't use on a daily basis but do come in handy. So if you guys want me to go over this bag, let me know and I'll go over it in a different video. And I'll go over the service pouch as well, the smaller one, in a separate video, in a more calmer setting where I have more time and I can kind of go in depth on everything. Let me know. I just thought I'd make a quick little video because I had a few minutes to spare, but I have to wrap it up and head out. So yeah, hope you guys like this video. If you guys have any questions, let me know and I will get back to you guys as soon as possible.